Today I'm going to make some no-bake granola bars. I'm going to start by adding 1/2 cup pure maple syrup. Come on. Let's make sure we get it all out of there. And 1/2 cup peanut butter. Next, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of this unrefined coconut oil. Unrefined coconut oil tastes like coconut. And I like the taste of coconut in my granola bars. I'm going to put this all in a bowl together, and I'm going to warm it up to soften it so I can mix it all together really well. Okay, now after a minute in the microwave, it's blending together pretty well. Just keep giving it a good mix. That seems pretty good. The next thing I'm going to do is add 1 cup of rolled oats. I don't think it matters if it's quick cooking or the other. That's just what I have. So we'll give this a mix. Next, I'm going to cover it up and just let it soak in to the oatmeal. I'll just use a plate to cover it. That should work. Yeah, let's give that a little more time. It needs to be clumping together better than that. Okay, I let it sit 20 minutes. No matter what, that should be good enough. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. It's kind of sticking together. The next thing I'm going to do is add 1 cup of add-ins. It can be anything you want. Today I'm using raisins, dried cranberries, and some sunflower seeds. And while I was waiting, I chopped up a couple of salted almonds. So we're going to give it all a good mix. So we're going to give it all a good mix here. Oop. Sometimes I like to add chocolate chips to these too. Okay, that looks good enough. Now let's scrape it into this here pan. I think this is an 8x8. Could be a 9x9 for all I know. Don't want to waste any of this goodness. Let's use this spatula and scrape it all out. The first thing I do is kind of spread it out and pat it down a little bit with the spatula. Then I take my fork and really press it down together so that they hold together when I cut them. Really put some elbow grease in it and push these things down. Nothing's worse than picking up a granola bar and having it crumble in your hands. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, before I put them in the refrigerator, I'm going to score them with this here spatula. Or is it a pancake turner? I don't know. Because once that coconut oil hardens, it hardens good. And they get a little hard to cut. It's not even going all the way through now. You can cut them into bars like I have them, but I like mine in little squares. I don't want to eat a whole bar in one sitting. Press that loose stuff down again. They'll be easier to cut now. And that's all there is to it. Put the lid on, and I'm going to put them in the refrigerator for a couple hours. Well, they've been sitting in the fridge for several hours now. So let's see if they taste any good. They're easier to cut because I've scored them, but they're still a challenge. They come out nice. Well, they crumbled a little bit. I guess I should have pressed them down a little more. Let's see. I really didn't let it soak long enough. But it tastes really good. It's nice and sweet, but not too sweet. Christina even likes it. You can taste a little bit of whole coconut in there. Very good.